So he's committing war crimes?
I was trying to figure out how to fire the guns again. I just forgot.
Smoke generator started.
Oh, those are all gonna miss.
Smoke screen set.
Not by much, though.
I haven't got a single hit on the ship.
Engine boost activated.
Well, those all hit.
Oops, messed that up. Hope everybody's got my audio now. Sorry about that. I always forget I need to switch my audio around I need to start me a little checklist on, am I playing on the Xbox or am I playing on the PC? Because that's going to make a difference as to what I'm doing. Irva time.
Oh. It's not gonna sink it, but that should take care of it. Yeah, Brandon got it. Very nice.
Oh, I'm gonna take two torpedoes here.
I'll remember you as you lived.
I survived.
I will survive. I don't have to know. No, I'm still alive. All my love to give.
Stupid island in between me and the battleship here. We are taking on water.
I'm fucking that up. Still alive. All my life to live. I've got all my love to give.
Ah, well, yeah.
Oh, I found an aircraft carrier.
Engine boost deactivated.
Doing things to help the greater good. I found an aircraft carrier. Oh, looks like somebody else did too. Oh, excuse me, everyone. My apologies. Goodness gracious. Oh.
I sunk their battleship.
I was working on that.
John's heading over towards the...
Oh, yeah.
Where's the carrier at?
Yeah, she is due north of my position. And if you need any help, I'll take you. That's right there.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
That other battleship is not long for this world.
Come on, baby.
Oh, it's way out there and steaming that direction. Okay.
Yeah, she's steaming away as quick as she can. Her little feet can carry her. The carrier's feet. Ha 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 ha. on, baby. Get me there. Oh, I did so little damage. But that's okay. Because that takes care of you. That means the next one I need to run... I need to run the T-22 here. Let's run another destroyer. And then... And then any tier 5 ship after that. So that's what we're going to do, boys and girls. How to play along, so I'm back from outer space. I know how to love, I know I'll be alive. I got all my life to live, I got all my love to live, love to give. Yeah. I won't crumble. Lay down and die. Come on, what? Give me the fucking... Oh, you changed ships. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Call him out. It makes sense that Master Chief takes his helmet off. You can't expect an actor to sign on and have his face covered the entire time. And it's a picture of Carl Urban as Judge Dredd. I'm like, no, you didn't.
I love that. I love that he had him take his helmet off right in the beginning. Like, we are not dealing with that bullshit.
Does he call everybody cunts in that movie?
Ugh.
No, I don't think Judge Dredd calls people cunts.
That's sad because that's I love Butcher. It's because you're a fucking cunt.
We're not that much far from.
We need to finish that. We need to finish that so bad.
Season 3 comes out June 3rd.
All right, so we've got like, great. Let me pencil you in somewhere, Brandon, so we can finish the last episodes of The Boys somewhere one of these days that I'm not doing shit.
Oh my God! Look what's right in front of us.
War crimes?
War crimes? Oh! Loading up. Oh, turn!
Forced.
Turn! Okay, moving on.
This camo is so cool looking. It's a permanent camo too. Ah. Yeah, who's in the little small fast thing over there?
Me.
They're so tiny.
Mm-hmm.
They're so tiny.
Wait till I roll out my, wait till I bust out my new battleship that I got. I'm so excited. Ooh. I'm awfully close to, it might be a escort. Alright, I got a Coney 2012 in front of me.
I've got the Tony Dungy. Here.
Gotcha. Sad, I know exactly the ship you're talking about.
Does it actually probably be too far in front, Devin? Actually, maybe not. Oh.
Oh, we sunk each other. Alright, well, let's go over here and see what the switch is doing. A whole lot of nothing. Meanwhile,
You already started shooting.
Brandon is over here doing the Lord's work on a Brett Favre.
Oh, there's some hits. Hey, I think I found the Tony Dungy.
Brett Favre's looking good. Ooh, he's taking some shots now.
Got it. That was a Koenig.
Yeah, it's a Coney 2012. Oh, those torpedoes are good. Oh, Brett Favre took it there. Oh, ooh, he's gonna miss those other ones.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's all right. I mean, he's just almost dead. So I mean, you got somebody shooting at you in the front. You've got a Carl Malone
Oh,
off.
thank you, deck guns.
Yeah, nice. You have a Carl Malone off your port. Well, like there's a random Monticello behind you guys, and like nobody's doing anything about it. There you go. All right, all right, all right. They've wiped the whole map, and all they have is 2 battleships left, and they're both at B.
Those are all gonna go wide. Oh no, those are good.
Well, shout out to the stream. Hope everybody's having a good day. Oh, he's eating those torpedoes. Oh, man, he scraped the paint off of it. Hello, Butt Munch. Hug me. Did you take your melatonin? Are you messed up? Did you get rickety wrecked? Would you do me a favor on your way upstairs? Would you take my dinner bowl with me?
I
Or would
guess
you?
so.
What? Oh, you just saw yourself fall?
Yeah. I saw myself go like.
And so careful, don't land on the dog.
No, the dog's back here. Yes. Hi, baby. She has not budged since I've been here.
No, she had it rough. Took her outside and hosed her down with the water hose.
Are you a tired pup?
Yeah, she's wore out. She did her best to eat that water.
Did you eat the water?
She was defending the house from the evil water hose.
Silly. Silly pup.
Oh, some of those shots look good.
Good night. Good night, Dad.
Good night, sweetheart. I will see you in the morning. Have a good night.
Oh. Who's picking me up from the bus tomorrow?
I guess your mama is.
Okay.
I haven't been told otherwise. Good night, sweetheart. Instead of Dante Alighieri, is that what this is? She just fell up the steps. I heard her thump up the steps. Then I heard her laugh, so she must be okay. Oh, that torpedo's good. Goodbye. Dante Alighieri is dead. Y'all not... Coney 2012 is still not down.
Working on it.
God, it's about time.
Got it.
So if
Yeah,
between
there's
me
a
and
lot of
Brandon,
talk
it was
coming
gonna
from the
die.
guy that's dead over there.
Yeah,
You know,
over
Died
there.
10 seconds into the
Well,
battle.
yeah, but I got first blood. First blood, first blood, first blood, first blood.
You know, I'm just
You know what else you
taking
got?
on
Second to
taking
last
on
on the
two
list.
battleships in this game.
Let's
It's
see. What all have I gotten done?
I had one destroyed, and 8 targets hit with the little guns, 20 targets with the big guns.
T-22.
Work.
I thought I just did that. All right, what else do I need to do? All right, the Carl Malone and the T-22.
Carl Malone.
Yeah, this one.
Oh,
I love it when I break Devin for just random things.
does it deliver to the mail like Carl Malone does?
Yeah, well, he's downtown Charlie Brown. We've got a New York. There's nothing fun. Yankee or Met. I don't like either one of those. And then we got Tony Hawkins or Stephen Hawkins. Stephen Hawkins. That's definitely absolutely it's a Stephen Hawking.
So we have a, it looks like the games we're getting on Thanksgiving. It's a nice curve. It starts out shit and gets better as the day goes on.
So who's the Lions playing?
So we get the Commanders at the Lions first.
Oh my God! Yes.
Followed by the Bengals at the Cowboys, getting better. Then you get the Bills at the Ravens at night.
All right.
Oh, that'd be going.
Now see, I mean,
So you get a nice.
I can miss the Lions and the Commanders because that's when the Westminster Dog Show is on, and I'd much rather watch that
Jeez.
than watch Washington play. Although Dad is a Detroit fan, so we may have to watch it. And then
I'd rather watch that than the Westminster.
fuck you! I love watching the dogs, man. I gotta pull. You know, I got
We have to watch the dog show.
yeah.
I'm not watching the dog
Because,
show.
you know,
I always watch the dog show. I watch it every year
Ooh.
because I.
look at that nice airport over there.
Oh,
You know, shame if somebody shelled it. Oh. Oh, jeez.
but you know, I got certain breeds that I pull for. You know, every year. You know, the wire hair rat terrier. Now I got to pull for the American Staffordshire Terrier. I got my favorites that I pull for. You know, I'm always excited to see the dog that is nothing but dreadlocks. That was one of my favorite dogs. The one that looks like a mop.
The dog that looks like a mop.
It's a favorite dog. I like that one, and then I love the big dogs, like the Great Pyrenees and the Saint Bernards that are just nothing but fur and drool. Like that's the best. I want a Mastiff one day.
Okay, did every single ship just stay back and where they spawned? Like, we're just gonna sit here.
Hey, there's an emerald. That's what I need. There's a Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
I miss my emeralds. I don't like this ship very much.
I need an emerald for my bureau research.
Oh, Duke Nukem. Okay. Christ.
But if I want the Devonshire as the ship I have to use.
Yep, it's not the ship you need; it's the ship you deserve. Oh, there's mist. That's unfortunate.
Oh, I
There's
don't know how those,
Dora
those
the
all those
Explorer out
things.
there.
30 seconds. Come on, I need some Citadel hits before he puts torpedoes in the water. Oh, he ran aground!
My rudder's jacked up right now.
Oh shit, I run aground! Bye-bye. Oh, it's me and Duke Nukem.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be a lot of help for you there. He's gonna be behind a rock for me for a second.
Oh, my rudder's jammed.
I like that. Things may be tough now, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel is Darth Vader's lightsaber.
Yep.
Oh my
Seconds.
god, I need that shirt, Devin. When we're playing with Titans,
Ah!
because I don't have the time or the crayons to explain this to you.
Oh. All right. I fought with an Emerald and a Duke Nukem and sunk something else. Oh, by the way, if you're in the stream, you need to give a big old fat hairy shout out
What is this?
to SwitchJackson. Today is his birthday. He's 42 today.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fine, 45, okay?
So you want your death to be really slow and painful. Got it. Is this torpedo turning? Got it.
Hey, looky there. You know, Bunny says happy birthday. She wishes you a very, very happy and lovely 38th birthday.
Yeah, jeez. It's better. Hey, I'm done with the Citadel hits. Yay.
Yay! All right. It's time for Carl Malone. Actually, double check and make sure that cleared. All right. Still need to unlock the Emerald and a tier 5, which I'll do that next. And then for the Carbo whatever ski, Carl Malone and a tier 5. All right. We're getting there, kids. Hey, Devin, open your phone.
God. What the hell's wrong with you?
But is it wrong?
What's wrong with you?
But is it wrong? Exactly.
For you there.
Since I can't share these with you, Brandon, it is one of those. The U.S. is headed into a recession, and then it's like literally the U.S. and it's a stripper with the head of the Ukrainian president, and Joe Biden just doing Zelensky, and Biden just doing the money, making it rain. Not that I don't support us sending money to the Ukraine, but you know, we're spending an awful lot of money into existence when inflation is awfully high. But I don't know how much I don't know how much inflation is going to matter with that, because we're sending the money out of the country. So I'm interested to see how that affects American inflation.
All right, which way am I turning this time?
You probably want to turn your guns to the right.
They spin those guns around.
No way, you're not 39. You're not about really? Does Heather turn 39 this month? Uh-oh.
You did dig that grave.
I'm dead serious, and this is so bad. I don't even remember how old I am at times.
I don't.
Yeah, like I've just
I do actually do math today.
Yeah.
How old am I?
yeah, I've done that so many times. Hey, But-
he was just sitting there by himself.
really? Huh?
Okay.
No. Heather's good friend Sarah, Albert's wife, turns 39 this year, and I'm like, Heather and Albert and Sarah, they all went to school together. And I was like, does that mean Heather turns 39 this year? Uh-oh. Does she?
So are the three of you in a match?
Yes.
Or in a
Oh, yeah.
division? Okay,
Yeah.
so, Paul, you're with me.
Paul, do you play Warships?
He downloaded it last night.
What? Oh, man.
Wait, have you done are you level 5 yet?
Yeah, just got to level 5.
Show me the way to go home. Boom, boom, boom. Tired and I want to go to bed.
Go to bed. Boom. What? Probably my second favorite movie.
Oh, this is not good. I'm going up against a lot right here, right up the middle.
I will loop and help out. Mystery! It's the real mystery, everybody. Shout out. Show him some
Not
love.
that fake mystery.
Yeah, not the fake
Oh,
mystery.
yeah.
This is the real mystery. And he turns...
Real mystery.
Yeah, he turns
Yeah.
29 or 30 this year.
He sent me, as always, Mystery sent me the best birthday message.
Yeah, he does.
Every time.
Out of
It's the best.
yeah, out of all, like, no joke, out of all of my friends, when it comes to like stuff like that, Mystery sends birthday stuff. He remembers, like, wedding anniversaries. Like, this dude is just, you know how there's that thing, like, we don't deserve dogs by how pure they are. Like, we don't deserve Canadians for how pure they are.
Goodbye.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, well, it was me against like 5 ships in here, so I mean.
Well, nobody went to A. Everybody went up the middle. So I was like, yeah. So I was like, I guess I'll go here.
I did 9,000 damage.
Oh, see, look at that. He
That was
puts
like a-
he puts them in his calendar when he finds them out. Name me a better Canadian. I mean, not even Ryan Reynolds does that. Maybe Celine Dion, but that's it.
I put people's birthdays in my calendar when I find them. That's how I knew today was Devin's birthday. Not because Facebook told me, but because my phone told me.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh, shit.
I'm done. Well, today is Devin's.
Can't even rely on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, today is Devin's 41st birthday.
Devin, I thought your birthday already happened.
Nope.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
birthday.
it happened
Well,
last
it
year.
did last year.
Thank goodness. Trying to make it another
See, I
year without
thought-
dying.
I thought you went to the air show for your birthday. Like,
Oh, wait, that was an early birthday present.
yeah, I just assumed like that was when your birthday was.
Oh, so I talked to you earlier, and you hadn't made your mind up. What was your birthday dinner with your wife?
We did Red Robin.
Really?
Yo,
Fancy.
Really? That's what you chose? Is Red Robin?
I mean,
Like,
I love the bonsai
It's
burger.
his.
Can't go wrong.
First off, it's his birthday.
yeah, but the Red Robin? You could have had anything,
Yep.
and you chose Red Robin.
Yep. Well, I mean, the place I like to go to is no longer here. I loved Whalos. Like,
Oh, it's closed.
Yep.
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, they closed.
Oh my god.
Oh, bummer.
Just
Yeah,
drive over
like-
my dead body.
Ow.
Omaha.
This is.
The Peyton Manning over here. This is-
Peyton Manning. That's it.
That's what I told him. When we started playing, I was like, the next ship I can get is the Peyton Manning.
Yeah, we're in the process of naming all of the ships. Like we haven't thought of one for the Nevada yet. We haven't thought of one for the New York.
Really?
Let's see.
The Nevada is Sinatra.
Sinatra, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, that's actually.
And then here we
I was
have,
gonna say Raider. I was gonna say
we
Raider,
just don't
but
like
yeah,
Phil.
Sinatra is so
Yeah.
much better.
and then you have the only 10 I see, and then the Ismail. I'll have to come back to that one. And let's see. We've got the Stephen Hawkins.
Don't whoa. Back up. Ismail?
Yeah.
Don't call me Ishmael.
Yeah, don't call me Ishmael. And okay, so we have the Queen Elizabeth, so we're just going to call her Weekend at Bernie's.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Did you see? For all the theories that the Queen is already dead, she's dead. She sent Charles to do her duties at the Parliament stuff. Was it yesterday? Like something he's never done. I say you, he did. I mean.
What?
I don't know.
one
She's
from
a tough
New
old bird.
Mexico?
She's probably a little too tough to die. I'm just.
Oh, they've been Weekend at Bernie's her for a while.
She's not an American, John. She's not full of grease and lard.
That's
She's
true.
also fine.
That's true,
She's
but
fine.
she, since we heard in December that she had COVID, we really haven't seen much of her at all since.
What was it?
And but then you take on you factor in that they're trying to get to the Jubilee, just so she can be the oldest monarch in the world or whatever. Nah, this bitch is dead, and they got her like formaldehyde up, and you got.
I was about to say, have you seen the fucking movie where it's like a puppet?
No shots here.
Puppet killing people, and it kills them whenever they speak. It like rips out their throat.
What kind of movie do you watch?
It was like
Is
an
Chucky?
old. No, it's like
Chucky?
an old 2000s.
Sounds like Chucky.
No, it's literally anytime you like the moment you speak or scream or whatever, you make a sound. It fucking rips your throat out.
But what's the movie with
And,
Sandra Bullock?
but anyway,
It's on
the whole
Netflix.
reason, the whole end of the. Do you want me to spoil the end of the movie?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What is this movie that you
My
speak
phone
of
is
before?
charging in the other room, or I'd look it up. Anyway, at the end of the movie,
So sorry, Twitch chat.
the
If you know
main
this movie,
character,
you
the
want to
main
I'm dead in
character
this game, so I can look it up.
realizes that his dad was dead the entire time, and that his stepmother was controlling him like a puppet, and she had like carved out the middle of his back and put strings throughout his body to make his eyes and mouth move.
Well, they killed
There's
Aragorn.
a movie called Dead Silence.
Dead silence, is that what it was?
Hey, mystery subscribed. Shout out. Mystery says
Yeah,
this is Beast.
I don't think we're ever gonna watch Dead Silence. So
Well, Mystery is
Well, I just
Mystery is furious in the chat. Spoilers. He said, what a guy. I wanted to watch that movie.
he was watching Dead Silence as we speak.
Yeah,
Right now.
done. Yeah, he was 5 minutes before the twist.
spoiler.
Come on.
Man.
Well, what kind of guy are you?
Oh, well, there it is. There it is.
He was dead the whole time.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
Man.
It's okay, Max. I'm just proving a point.
Man.
I heard I heard the absolute saddest way a movie ever got spoiled for somebody the other day. The guy.
He's demanding a refund for his subscription because of the spoilers. Damn it, Davo.
You owe John $5.
$4.99, damn it.
Wait, there's more.
Ah.
Wait, there's more. I'll send you a hot, fresh loogie in the mail. That's
Ugh.
$5.
Oh,
Oh God, is it gonna be hot and fresh when it gets here?
just,
How are you sending that if it's gonna be hot and fresh?
just so annoyed. So
Is it
annoyed.
gonna be cute?
Why am I using this ship again? God
All
damn
right,
it.
I need a tier 5. Can you? Is it cool if I do a tier 5?
No.
I'm running a tier 4, so.
Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure you guys are cool with it. I didn't know if you didn't.
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, get over it. I'm running a tier 5.
No, we're not running. We're not ready for like the level.
Wait, what am I
yet.
using?
All right.
Oh,
I didn't have to sign up for that.
We need to mute this man.
Can we do that?
Yeah, Davo has been removed from the chat.
You cannot mute my voice.
I'm just.
Dak Prescott is already a better quarterback than Michael Vick. How many dogs has Dak Prescott killed? Well, that's what Prescott has to do to step it up, to take it to the next level. He has to be the one who actually does it.
Yeah, he's the one that has to be waterboarding the dogs.
So
I'm not talking about you, Athena. We wouldn't waterboard you. You'll waterboard yourself with a fucking water hose.
I mean, I might waterboard her in some sweet and sour sauce.
No, see, that's the thing with Athena, though. She's all muscle, so I think she would be very chewy.
That's true. Well, okay. To be fair, you cook it long enough in a slow cooker, it just melts like butter.
what the hell is wrong with you people?
Are you gonna air fry the dog? Is that what you're insinuating?
I don't have an air fryer.
Oh, get on my level. We have one.
I mean, that's what brazing is for.
Somebody
I've got 2 air
gets
fryers.
it.
Why didn't you have an air fryer? What kind of
Devin,
It's
how
2022.
many friends do I have? And it's like, Devin, have you seen the price of food? Okay,
Because
if they come to
cost
eating
money,
dogs.
and I was in fucking grad school as a broke ass bitch.
So what's your excuse now?
I just finally got a job.
Student debt, Devin.
No, the goddamn student debts keep me buying an air fryer.
Exactly.
They're like
That's-
20 bucks at
Fucking worse.
Walmart.
That sounds
Yeah,
that sounds so
Fire
millennial.
that's just gonna burn your house down.
That sounds so millennial.
My dad would have burned his house down.
The cheapest I saw
Alright?
was like
Don't give up my
cheapest I
arterial
saw was like
roads.
$100.
My ship is on
I
fire.
mean, my grill has an air fryer. My fucking grill
Oh,
has an
shut
air
up, Devin, and your fucking Gucci ass fucking grill.
fryer.
Like,
Goddamn
don't
right.
even.
Yes, I love my Gucci ass grill. Shut up.
We go camping, and Devin's like, I'll bring my grill. Don't worry about having a grill. Homeboy shows up with a fucking Blackstone that's like 15 feet wide. It took 3 of us to unload it.
Yep. Love my grill.
Okay, to be fair, those Blackstones are sexy.
I love my Blackstone. Best money ever.
To be fair, the first thing I cooked on it was fucking hot dogs.
As I literally just
Was
protected
what?
John from everything
I appreciate that.
right there.
We'll say like we sold them at the hardware store, and I looked at it and I was like, if I ever had one of these, I would take it to a like Chiefs game like tailgate and just give away like breakfast burritos and just cook shit on it.
I would love to do a tailgate like that where I'm just like, hey, you want food here?
Yeah.
You know? Although that was really cool. The local one of the local restaurants in our area when we went to the spring game was just giving out free food as you walked by, which was pretty awesome.
Nice.
They do that every game.
Yeah, that's the best.
We'll say like, what is it? Like that's shit I would do. Like if I won the lottery, like after like I helped out my friends and shit, like I would just buy season tickets to the Chiefs, and then just bring a shit ton of food and just make breakfast burritos and just like hamburgers and shit for free for tailgating. That just sounds like the perfect Saturday before going and getting plastered in the game.
When we went to Martinsville, this was back when Heather was pregnant with Izzy. We at the time, in our defense, we didn't know she was pregnant with Izzy.
Aw.
But we only had tickets to the Sunday race, but we stayed on the campsite like all weekend, and so the Saturday race happened, and tailgating through a race, like not there watching the race, but like listening to it on the radio and just tailgating. That was so much fun.
What is it? So I never went to, like when I was in college, I never went to any home football games
Mhm.
at Pitt State, and that was mainly because of my ex.
No, you missed.
I don't like sports. But anyway, so I finally went when I was in grad school, and I went to the home opener after COVID, and I got adopted by this other party of people, and we were all drinking and like we were cooking and shit like that, and they were like, oh, at halftime we're gonna come back out here and tailgate through halftime, and for some reason that was the time that they decided to close the parking lot down. Like if you left the stadium, you couldn't get back in.
Mm. So what you're saying is you pulled a Devin, where whenever we go out somewhere, especially like when we camp and stuff, Devin just finds friends to feed them. Like Devin can show up at any place and will never have to provide food. Devin will just get fed by people.
I'm amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, Devin, I do the same thing. I'm a little social butterfly.
It's a great talent. I don't understand
Yeah.
it, but
I
amazing.
brought a cooler with my.
I don't even bring
with
food
a-
anymore to camping.
He just shows up.
Just bum.
Yeah,
Fucking bum.
he does. He just shows up and eats other people's food, and like nobody cares. They just like, oh, you want more? It's like, what the hell?
We made too
Dude,
much. We
they
brought too
pulled
much.
out-
Please,
they took-
please take all of this. Yes, yes, I will happily take that.
Yeah.
Like
They
whatever.
pulled out 2 full-size casserole dishes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it was full of pinwheels. And
they're
I'm just
always
sitting
like,
here
we brought too much. We made too much. Half our friends didn't show up. You know, please take some of our food. I will happily help you out with your situation. all right?
Devin- Devin fucking-
They literally looked at me and said, if you had a container, I would have given you this entire casserole dish.
Love
And
it.
I was like, motherfucker!
So you come prepared, dude. Like I come with that shit now. I show up like
I come
I'm
with
ready.
Tupperware!
Damn right.
Devin disappears for like 2 hours and then comes back with multiple plates of food. Like, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm getting food. What are you guys doing?
Yeah,
guys
well, because,
starving.
like,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
like, I showed up, like, I had my cooler with, like, I brought, like, a 12-pack, and then I had a bottle of Jameson in there.
Oh.
And when they invited me, I was just like, yeah, like, I'll give you some of my whiskey. And they looked at me and they're like, you brought fucking whiskey? And I'm like, yeah, don't you guys bring hard liquor? And they're like, no. And they're like, what did you bring? And I pull out, and they're like, holy shit, he's got a full handle of Jameson. And I was just like, yeah? They're like, how much do you drink? And I was like, well, it's a full bottle, so I'll typically drink around either a quarter to a half. Depends on how much fun I'm having.
Oh, those were good
There we
hits.
go.
And they were like,
Lit up
Jesus
Emerald.
Christ, this guy came to fucking party.
There it goes.
All right, I got a Brett Favre in
So
front
what
of me.
we calling what's the
Okay,
Gallardo villain?
I got a
Nice.
Gronkowski over here.
Actually,
what?
this brings
The
up
Gronk.
a great point. Have you ever heard of the drinking game? I forget. That is like the stump.
No, I've never needed games to drink.
Yeah.
Chains.
Well, so
Chains.
no, these people
Fuck
showed
chains.
up. These people showed up with a stump full of nails, and I'm just sitting here like, I'm like, what in the fuck is this? And they're like, you never played Stump? And I was like, no, not that white trash. And
But I want to be.
yeah, I wounded myself playing it. Or no, the guy next to me did. He fucking hit. So okay, the point of the game is everyone has a nail, and it's like a 4-inch nail. And the point of the game is you hold the hammer over your nail, you go upswing, and then you hit someone else's nail. If you hit their
Oh
nail,
my god, Dallas, get wrecked.
if you hit their nail, they drink.
That sounds extraordinarily and unnecessarily dangerous.
100%. And if you miss, then if you miss, you drink. And the dude next to me went and hit my nail, and he hit it on like the side, and it shot out and hit me in my chin.
Whoa!
And,
I've never had a Battleship Citadel hit.
really?
I
It's
just,
good when it happens.
oh my, I just got 4 of them and one shot that battleship. Damn! Sorry.
If you hit the Citadel, you do shit work. But it hit me in the shin, and I was like, ow, that hurt. And so we put it back in the stump, and then like one of the girls was like, dude, you're bleeding. And I looked down, and I've just got this long trail of blood going down. I was like, I'll be fine. It was like, 'tis a flesh wound.
Yeah, no, Citadel hits are good. It's basically criticals. Oh, the Brett Favre is getting fucked. Oh, he's done. He's done. Nice, Devo. Brett Favre is down.
I've got a pickup line coming at me.
Where's the last guy at?
Hey, he's on the other side of this island here.
It's up by
On
Russia,
B.
Canada.
Damn. I've never had Battleship Citadel hits. That was brutal.
Is there a certain place you hit them, or are they just random?
Do
Barely
the
certain there's
24 drinking game? No, but I really want to hear what this story is.
I've heard about the 24 drinking game.
Drink every time Jack Bauer pulls a gun on somebody?
I choose life. I choose life, Paul.
Choose life.
He is way over
This sounds
there.
like Kings. None of that's good.
I never played King.
Oh.
Oh.
So what you do is you take a cup and you put it in this.
Who's hitting me?
You take a cup and you put it in the center of the table, and you take a full deck of cards and you go and you just make a ring. You shuffle it, and make a ring.
Yeah, say I've seen it, but I've never played. Like, I don't know the rules. So continue with the rules. I've just seen it.
Gotcha. So all right. So when it's you just go around the table, everybody takes a turn pulling a card. When you pull a card, you start 2 is you. I pick someone to drink. Okay, you.
Okay.
3 is me, which means I drink. 4 is whores. All the girls drinks.
Okay.
5 is Sky. So everybody has to raise their hand. Last one to raise their hand has to drink.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry, that's 7. 7 is heaven. I forget what 5 is. 6 is dick, so all the guys drink. 7 is heaven.
Okay.
8 is straight, so the person sitting straight across from you has to drink.
Okay.
9. What was 9, Devo?
I don't remember this.
I don't
game.
remember.
John, I was usually pretty wasted. When we
Yeah, I don't remember 9, and I don't remember
This game
10.
helped that situation. I remember hating.
Oh
games
my God,
because
this
of that
guy.
game.
Yeah,
Waterfall.
when you
Waterfall's the worst.
and then Jack, you get to make a rule, and it could be anything. Like
usually involved a word. It almost involved like you said a certain word.
yeah. Well, my favorite one, and I'll do it for the stream that's watching. My favorite one is the little man rule. The little man rule is there's a little man.
Oh, fuck that rule.
Yeah, there's a
God damn it.
there's a little man, and he lives on the edge of your cup. And every time,
little man.
every time you go to take a drink, you have to pull the little man off so he doesn't drown and take your drink.
If you don't, you gotta drink again.
And you got to drink
If
again.
You don't do it again. You gotta drink
Oh,
again.
you gotta keep drinking.
Yep.
So.
You gotta keep drinking until you pull the little
Yep.
man off. You have any idea how many times I got screwed on that?
I don't remember. I don't remember what queen was, but king was the king was the fun one. If you drew a king, you had to pour whatever you were drinking into that center cup up to 1/4. If you drew the
And whoever drew
fourth,
the last king-
the fourth and final king had to drink from that cup. And if you forgot to remove the little man, you had to drink again. But then the last one,
Story? Did we tell this story?
but the last one is the ace. If you drew the ace was the waterfall. So if I drew,
Okay, I remember.
if I drew the ace, everybody has to start drinking, and the person to my left can't stop drinking until I stop drinking, and then that person to that person, it goes all the way around. So if you're on the right of the person that draws the ace, your night is going to get interesting.
Right. Okay. Say, the only.
So
the
you played
only
that game with. That was a
Go
game
ahead.
that you had to play with beer because if you know people that had liquor, like Waterfall is one of those like we kind of had to make rules for them because it's one of those like if you were sipping on like a whiskey or something, it's like we're not gonna make you like have alcohol poisoning tonight. So it's like you,
Right.
you have to like we had to make like little rules from like
Yeah.
you drink like
Or I'm handing you a beer and you're drinking that for the waterfall.
yeah.
Yeah. So then, let's see. When Kiefer Sutherland found out about it, he had a couple of episodes written in where Jack said, "Damn it." A college fraternity started it. When 24 was on the air, every time Jack said, "Damn it," they all had to drink. Once again, we choose life.
Damn power hour.
Done that
Yeah.
several times.
It is the reason why I hate strawberry wine songs.
Strawberry wine. There's a new one.
Will drive to
Power
Virginia
hours.
and slit your throat.
Hey, I got a new song for the playlist.
All right.
So,
Yay.
May I run my tier 2? Would that be okay?
There's no running.
alrighty.
Yes,
We don't
'cause
run it.
I can play with this new one that we downloaded.
So the reason why is because that was like one of the girls' favorite songs.
Wait.
And what?
No, I think that's fine. It's not the tier 2 I need to run. I need to run I think it's a tier 4 or tier 3? Yes, I need to run a tier 3, so you can still run your new one.
You want
So-
to
If you're on tier 3, I can just run my...
Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll
So
try
anyway,
see
it
how
was
is.
it was this one girl's favorite song, and so they needed a way to kind of figure out
Doing threes?
whereabouts in the song, like in the
Yeah, I need
playlist
to.
was. And so literally the first song of the playlist, the 30th song of the playlist, and the 60th song were always Strawberry Wine. And when you hear that like 5 hours a night on a weekend, like you hear it so many times, you're just like, I can't stand this song.
This is probably going to be my last one.
Okay.
I don't think I'm far behind you.
Oh, I got space for 2.
And I say, we just got a victory, so.
Jesus Christ, Mom. I get it.
Oh my god. 149 stars. Kill me. But no, I preferred playing things like beer pong, cornhole, or darts when I drank.
Heather is extraordinarily fantastic at beer pong. Like that's her claim to fame is like she can just wreck in beer pong.
I
I
got
think
really
we
good at
banned
it.
her off our table at Radford. Didn't we?
Yeah, she got banned from playing beer pong because she kept beating everybody.
Say, I got really good at it. And then
Whoa.
We had this one kid join our like group of friends, and he was just like, "Oh, I'll partner with you, David." I was like, "Okay, that's fine." So we go to start shooting, and I grab one of his cups and drink, and it was fucking Coors Light.
Oh.
And I
No.
fucking spit it right back into the cup, and I was just like, and everyone was just like, you gotta drink it. I was like, look, if I wanted to drink piss, I'll just suck myself off.
You piss when you come?
A little bit, yeah.
So
It's a medical condition.
I read an article.
Oh, I read an article? Here we go.
He had an accident, and every time he ejaculated, he was coming in his own colon.
you know, some people pay extra for that.
Yeah. It was like he got in an accident, and it made this tiny tear, and the tube just went straight there, and he was just like, why is there white shit in my shit? And then finally, after 2 years, he went to the doctor, and they're like, oh yeah, you needed surgery for a while, bud.
Could you stop shooting at me? Oh my god, they were coming from everywhere. That was a lot of torpedoes I just ate.
What a segue.
Well, speaking of segues, Phil pointed out that Tom Brady will be receiving a 10-year, $375 million contract for TV. So that's 30.
I've seen where Fox came out and said that's not a real number, so...
Well, yeah, 375 million is not a real number. That is a made-up number. No one in this room can tell me how big a pile of 375 million $1 bills, how big it is. It is not. It's not a real number.
I know what I do with it.
Well, yeah, I would too. There's a lot of hookers and blow, but you know.
That's a couple of McLarens.
Why do you need a couple? You can only drive one at a time.
One for each day.
Brandon, you want John's McLaren? Because apparently he doesn't want it.
No, I want one. I don't need two.
No, you already said you can't drive more than one, so
Yeah.
give it away now. You didn't
Yeah.
want it.
I can't drive. Yeah, just want one.
Yeah, he wants
You
one.
want a car, right?
Yeah, I want one.
Okay.
You
You
know?
plan on giving him 4?
Yeah, exactly. How many were you planning on giving me, Devo? I just need one. I'm good.
No, you don't.
You know, I could not be more low maintenance. I mean, one McLaren is plenty.
Good news.
Oh my God.
If you are right up next to a ship and you fire torpedoes, they go right under the boat.
Yeah, you don't not give them time to arm.
Yeah, because literally that's what a destroyer just did. It drove up straight ass next to me,
Yep.
and I was just like, oh, I'm screwed. Like all 6 of them went underwater or underneath me.
Devin, you better finish him because he's gonna ram you. Oh no, he's turning. He's gonna give you that old rock'em sock'em. Oh, he's getting fucked. So that's $37.5 million for 10 seasons. Because he's not going to be on there, during tennis season. He's just going to be there for football. So he's what, 5 months out of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's obscene. This is why I propose we eat them.
And you know what? His wife will still make more money than him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, his entire football career, she's been the main moneymaker.
She's the breadwinner. Yep. Yeah, Giselle makes
does,
so money.
does that mean if they ever get divorced, he can ask Giselle for alimony?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And he'll probably get it, too. It's so stupid. Oh, that dude's Tokyo drifting.
Where's this last guy at?
Way out in the backfield, north of their capture zone. Because it's the aircraft carrier.
God, I am almost dead. I might just take this gear with me. The last match I ran into in New York, and we both had like 80% health, and we both just detonated, and my damage went from like 2,000 to like 57,000.
Yeah, fuck them.
I'm on turn.
Turn and burn, baby. I'm so excited for Top Gun.
Yeah, you guys are going to Virginia Beach and gonna watch it.
We're probably not. I think we're just gonna stay here local. But like me, Brandon, and Devo are gonna do the goose mustache, and I need to order some like.
Devin literally told me that he was down for it the other night.
Well, his memory is getting a bit fuzzy because he just turned 46.
That's pretty good. I'm fucking shit. There's gonna be a murder in this Top Gun movie.
It'll be okay, Sometimes you get a little aggressive when you get older, Devin. It's okay.
Not stepping on your lawn.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fuck up my lawn, kids.
I've already had a couple of.
One of those angry
Where
old
else
men
am I
who's
gonna
just gonna
park
come up
my
and smack you with his
imaginary
cane.
He'll have the handicap parking pass on the McLaren.
Damn right. He's gonna come help me get out of it too.
Shit, I need to help somebody. As low as that car sits, I need help getting out of it now.
John just rolls out.
Oh yeah, I mean
It's about how you get out
when
of
you're
it.
dragging your balls on the ground trying to drive that car.
Put a hand in the sill and you kind of push out. Otherwise, yeah, you kind of have to just roll.
See, this is why you go after the aircraft carrier first.
What are you talking about? I don't have a nice pleasure cruise out here, man. It's easy.
I would have done it, but I ended up eating like 27 torpedoes.
Sponsor me, Bad Dragon.
God, I hope.
I saw a TikTok where a girl was just like, just because I buy from Bad Dragon doesn't mean I buy the fucking ginormous horse dicks.
But you do anyway, and we don't judge you
Yeah,
for
I was
it.
just like,
It's okay.
I was just like, okay. It's like, okay, you really do though.
Remember, that's the rule. We don't kink shame unless kink shaming is your kink. Then you're a bad,
Exactly.
bad little girl.
considering my controller just died, I had to plug it in. I think it's time for me to go to bed.
Gay.
Plug it in, plug it in.
You kids have fun now.
Good night, Paul.
Nice.
And Devin, remember, nobody's trying to steal your bills.
Get wrecked. He leaves on that.
Fuck you, man.
fuck you, man. Grandpa's talking to himself again.
We don't see Wayne on. I was going to send Wayne a message.
What was it? He was, someone mentioned you last night, and he was just like, yeah, John had abandoned us, he's playing Warship. So I was like, no, he's doing TIE Fighter. He's like, oh, he is? And I was like, yeah, he's doing TIE Fighter, he's streaming. He's like, oh, that's right, my bad.
Alright, are y'all doing another one?
Yeah, I can do one more.
Devo?
One sec. Your crate's open.
What ship are you running here?
Well,
This will be my last one.
I need to continue running the tier 3, but I can run something else if you guys want to do something else for the.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I am so close to boosting to the Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see.
You already made the joke tonight.
Jesus. I just get 20k in global XP. Thank you, crate.
Well, there
No,
was
my
like,
father didn't fight in the Clone Wars. He was a navigator on a space fighter. Wait, that's what your uncle... Wait, your uncle told you Anakin was a drug dealer? What the hell?
Yes.
Nah, that one snippet that we're seeing in the trailers is probably the biggest, SmackDown in all the SmackDowns, where Obi-Wan is confronting Owen, and he's like, "The boy needs to be trained," and Owen's like, "Like you trained his father." Like, God damn, emotional damage.
Yeah.
I'm like, man. Like, fucking brutal.
I mean,
So
to be
someone
fair,
bring up... Uncle Owen does get what he deserves later when he gets turned into a skeleton, so, I mean...
right.
Well, have you watched the fan movie called Troops?
No.
All right, you need to watch it, and like when we're done tonight before you go to bed,
I'm just gonna tell you right now. That's
I got
you need.
right now. That's a hard pass.
No, Brandon, trust me, it's on YouTube.
I have watched too many Star Wars fan films. I will never go back.
Please, for me, for Devin's 42nd birthday, for me,
Wait, I thought it was 47.
for me, watch this because Brandon. I would tell you like this: you want to watch it. You've seen Mystery Science Theater, right?
Yes.
Okay, the robots from Mystery Science Theater are in this fan film. Okay? Legitimately, Tom Servo is in the fan film. You have to watch it because, and this is my reasoning why, it deals with the death of Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen, and because we never see how they die on screen, this fan film is canon in all Star Wars fans' heads as how they actually died. And you have to watch it. I'm begging you, you have to watch it. It is one of the OG. Yes, it is like the OG fan film. It was filmed in.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've been tricked into watching a snuff film.
It's one of like the OG fan films. It was made like early YouTube, and it's basically a remake of the Stormtroopers if they were on an episode of Cops. And you have to watch it.
When I tricked Devin into watching that porno called The Room.
Jesus Christ, that movie, whatever that movie is.
The Room? I've never heard of it.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, hi. Well, you've never heard of The Room?
I've never. No.
I made Devin watch it, and then after the second sex scene, he's like, "Is this a porno?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It may have been."
But
It's a movie's a lot of things. None of it is good.
But,
it's a bad porno.
I'm gonna put
It's
it.
a bad movie.
I'm gonna put it in the Facebook group because Brandon, I beg you, I beg you to watch it.
No, he's begging.
I am.
groveling.
I'm groveling at your
Groveling.
feet. I want you to watch this because it covers the death of Owen and Beru, and that is canon. That is how they died, and you can't make
But
me.
it's a fan film. It's not canon.
Yes, it is. It's canon.
Until Disney ruins it.
Yeah,
That answer.
yeah. You it will.
I mean,
It will never
you
not be.
need an explanation of how they died.
Yes,
I
you need this.
I'm pretty sure they got
mean, they got killed by
blasted.
stormtroopers.
No, they didn't. It's covered in here. They didn't. It's in this. It's how they really died. It's yeah.
This is the truth.
It was made in 1997. It was
This is the truth about Uncle Owen. Aunt Beru actually died.
yes. You have to watch it.
Liners into the Twin Towers.
Oh my
Thermite.
God, it's so funny. It's one of the
Flesh
funniest.
doesn't burn at that temperature.
It's one of the
Right.
funniest fan films that I've ever watched because number one, it's made like it's cops, and the main character, the main stormtrooper in it, is Canadian and super Canadian, thick Canadian accent. So funny.
So
We
you're
didn't
saying there's-
actually shoot them.
so
It
you're
was the
saying there's
Jawas.
Star Wars
The Jawas
canon.
got angry.
Oh yeah, but you have to. It like I said, and you have to watch because Tom Servo is in the film. Tom Servo is in Star Wars in my heart, and my mind, he's there. It's so funny.
He said actually in Star Wars, but we're just gonna because I like this thing so much. We're just gonna pull him in. Because
Yeah. Oh, it's so
Cool,
funny.
So since we can do this stuff, then I'm just
Kind of
gonna
like how the
totally
Millennium
not.
Falcon is in Spaceballs.
Yeah, exactly. But it's so funny, so funny.
Ah, get your fat ass out of the way.
So when are we? Now, sir. Now? Now when? Now.
John, get your turn.
Wait a minute. I'm in a cruiser. You're in a destroyer. Why are you bitching at me? You turn.
You ran into me, okay? That's the story.
Oh, I'm gonna protect you by eating all these torpedoes.
I took so many torpedoes this game.
I just took 6 torpedoes.
I'm too fast for torpedoes.
Second Clemson.
But yeah, I man, it's so
Second
funny.
Boozy Fart?
So funny.
What was so? I went to go see. It was either okay. It was the second of the new trilogy, so number 8. I went to go see it at an Alamo Draft House.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Have you ever been to one?
Yeah. I've been to a couple. We have one up in Stanton, which is about 2 hours for me, about a hour-ish from Devon and Brandon.
Yeah. Say,
Oh!
unfortunately, COVID killed.
I was playing a little fast and loose there. I'm not gonna lie.
Unfortunately, COVID killed the one in Kansas City.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it didn't make it, unfortunately. But,
I don't know if the one in Stanton is still open or not.
Well, it didn't help because like they filed for like Title IX.
How did that not kill him?
But
There we
anyway, but there are some that are still like.
Oh, I'm
that
gonna
did
eat some
survive.
torpedoes here.
But anyway, I went to watch it and like I got there early, and they were playing
Probably
just a
suck.
shit ton
Oh, nope.
of fan films. These short little fan films
Mhm.
that people submitted, and it was like, who was in the silver armor? What was her name?
Phasma?
Phasma.
Yeah, Phasma. Yeah, it was like Phasma was on Tatooine hunting BB-8, and like BB-8 had like a little mini BB-8 friend, and it was just like, whoa, we gotta protect BB-8, and I was just like, God, I did not get high enough for like I am not sober enough for this shit.
There's some really bad ones out there, and there's a couple that are. I mean, they're so well produced, and you know we're getting to the point where there's the same technology that they're using to make the movie is readily available for like anybody to use. But yeah, there's some good ones. I mean, now in defense, there's some really bad ones out there. But Troops, nothing beats that one. That one's the best because it's so good, so funny.
Come on, little guns. Do your job.
Yeah, when we do conventions, we have some TVs and stuff set up, and we show fan films, and I try to pick like the best ones, like the ones that are actually really well made, and then we throw in Troops because it's the best. Because Troops was really well made for 1997.
Say, what is it? My brother's friends in high school, they took like a film class, and it was right after the Blair Witch Project came out.
Uh huh.
And so they went to the local like reservoir, rented out the camera from the high school, and then proceeded to make the Birdhouse Project.
I'll love it.
And it was it was just them running up and down the trails, like finding the birdhouses, and like you just hear someone like scream like a mile away. It's like and they're like, oh the birds, well they know they steal their eggs.
All right, I need to get in the top 4. Okay, are you guys done? Or are you good?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. I'm going to.
Say I will tag in.
Hang on, I will do that, and then I will do this. Do this. Looking for. We will.
You guys have a good night.
Hey, you too, man. Have a great night. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Holy shit, somebody's playing Anthem.
Really?
Yeah. Are they on?
That game is so dead.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, it was fun.
So dead. So dead.
Yeah. I mean, it was.
It had so much hype that it was like, it's the next Destiny.
Yeah.
And blah blah blah, and then just the bugs just destroyed.
Yeah, Keith, you got to get this stuff figured out. Like you got to. I mean, you just need to break down and buy an Xbox, my man. What do you need to do, Davo?
I need to kill one more ship.
Anything else in specific, like tier level?
Nope.
All right, asshole. Have a good night.
Hey, good night,
Good
big
night.
guy. I love you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm so happy you.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, happy
Yeah, I'm
birthday.
so glad you turned 43.
Just keep adding it up.
I swear to God, it's good. I'm so happy you turned 100. You know. Nice.
Love you, Devo. Have a good night.
Love you too. Yeah, thanks, chat. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, good night. Oh, Devo. Let's see.
How old did it actually turn?
Oh God, he just turned the age I am. 36.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that bad? I had to sit here and do like quick math. 86 to 22.
Say I'm 33, so
What do you want to play? You pick the tier. You pick it.
dude, I'm working on. You know me. I'm trying to get the fucking. So like I'm working on the Tennessee or getting to the Tennessee. So
All right. What tier is it?
I'm using tier 4.
Tier 4. I had an Xbox back in 2013. Took it back to the pawn shop because I kept getting my ass kicked. Well, you need to get you an Xbox One.
Whoa. Did he return it because he kept getting his ass kicked?
Yep.
That's a call to get good.
It is a good scrub. And he's like, I'm 31 years older than you. Well, you still need to, You said tier 4?
Yeah.
Tier 4.
Because what do you need?
What is the...
Because I mean, literally.
The Danae is a tier 3, so I could run that. I just don't like running it. I don't like that shit, but I need to get an emerald to put in my bureau.
Oh, I get you. Well, I mean, that's like, because, what is it? Like, any match that I'm doing, like, yeah, sure, doing the Nevada will boost this whatever, but I'm also gaining those stars to spot.
Yeah.
Like I'm planning on gonna like the moment I can boost to the Tennessee, I'm boosting to the Tennessee.
Gotcha. And you said that's a tier 4?
Yeah, I'm on the Nevada's a tier 4. So
All right. Well, I'll run this because I need to boost it because I'm working on getting it to up so I can unlock the. Which one do I need to unlock to get to the Kiev? I need to unlock the Subrazadelinski, the Monica Lewinsky. I have to unlock that.
oh, Kelly Clarkson.
I did okay playing dungeon something, but I couldn't hang. Yeah, well, you know, like I said, playing something like this wouldn't be bad because I mean it's literally just rotating and shooting. It's not that big a deal, and you know, and then like I said, or if you go the other direction and pick up Flight Sim, you know, you can just have a stick or whatever, or if you're really feeling crazy, you know, there's a A320 setup that you can buy from Turtle Beach for like $300. And I'm really fighting really hard not to buy it.
We'll say like the good thing about this game is like I was telling my other friend group about it, and they're like, yeah, that doesn't sound like our game, and I was just like, honestly, it's really relaxing.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it because we can do exactly what we've been doing all evening, and that is we've been playing, we've been bullshitting, you know, and we've just been goofing off. Yeah,
like,
well,
sure,
you can, Keith. You can use that for Flight Sim. It's a Turtle Beach. It's set up for the A320, but you know you can still use it for the other planes that kind of fit that. But or you can just use a regular, you know, joystick like I use, like a flight stick, because that's what I use for X-wing. But I use my Razer controller for anything Xbox because this is the greatest controller I've ever purchased. I'm not sponsored by Razer, but I really wish I was because I love it. I love this controller.
Have you ever tried like contacting people?
No, I mean I would like to. I should, but yeah, I highly recommend anybody that's gaming. The Razer controller is so nice.
Say any company is like, oh, you'll sell your soul? Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll sell my soul for Razer.
Well,
I love
we'll
yeah, I love this controller. And I mean it's so comfortable.
So, fun fact with sponsorship, in the terrible movie series, movie Twilight, Google paid $50,000 just for Robert Pattinson to say, yeah, Google it.
I can absolutely see that. Oh, I ran aground. But yeah, it's.
There's a guy on. God damn it! Someone launched torpedoes from like an hour away because they were so spread out that like one hit me.
Oh. But yeah, I can't stress that to anyone enough that wants to, you know, kind of like up their gaming and whatnot. I love my Razer. And even if they don't, like, they're not into it for that, it's just really, really comfortable. So yeah, that's my
Plug of the night.
That's my plug of the night for sure, because I love it so much.
And don't forget, while you're using your Raid controller, Razer controller, you can play Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's just I would get so annoyed with things like the Elite controller and how bad their shit is. That
like from what I understand, like the Elite controller is really good. Like it's really good, but it just breaks so fucking easily.
Yep. Yeah, the bumpers. The bumpers are on both left and right bumpers are one solid piece across the top of the controller. And they're on a single rocker. So if you're mashing those bumpers, you just end up tearing up. Yeah. Like, I've rebuilt so many of the Elite controllers, and they're like, oh, we fixed that with the Elite 2. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna try it. So I bought the Elite 2, and they're like, yeah, we fixed the bumper issue. We didn't fix the stick drift problem though, so fuck you.
Well, the stick drift, like, it doesn't matter on a controller. Like, I had to have that conversation with my brother, and I was like, he was like, yeah, I was watching, he was watching some, like, he uses his Xbox primarily to just watch TV and shit.
Right.
And, he used, like, to go to the website, and he noticed that, like, he wasn't touching his controller and the mouse started moving up.
Right.
For the cursor.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, you have an Xbox controller. It's going to drift. And he's like, really? And I was like, yeah, every controller I have ever had will drift.
But
it doesn't matter.
But here's my counter to that. Is if I pay $100 for a specialty controller, stick drift should not be a thing. Like that's something they should be able to fix.
I get it.
You know, if I'm having to go in and adjust dead zones to stop stick drift, that's such a problem. So, you know, and that was just like, I'm done. I'm not doing.
It was like, what is it? My controller.
I'm down, by the way.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my controller. What is it? I had my controller for this Xbox for a long time, and finally the drift just got so fucking bad.
Yep.
But I had a wired controller like as a backup, but unfortunately it what is it? It didn't have like a what the fuck is it called? Port for like a mic.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Some of those wired ones didn't.
Yeah. Well, because it was super cheap.
Yeah.
And because like my mom borrowed my Xbox for like a Madden tournament, and she bought it for another controller, and I was just like, and she's like, here, have a $20 controller. And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
And so, what is it? So when that controller broke, I started using the other controller, and then that controller like really quickly broke because I was playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
And so I was like, well, I need to get a new controller, and this is like pandemic time when all the controllers just.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it sucked.
And so Walmart had like an off-brand one, and I was like, okay, well, I'll buy this off-brand one. I bought it, and I mean, the sound quality was absolute ass for either of my headsets, because I had 2 headsets.
Right.
And so finally I was just like, no one around me has one. Not a single store had one, and finally I found a store an hour away that had the one I'm currently using, which is a used controller, and it was one of the ones that someone bought off online with fucking, you can choose your colors and bullshit.
Yeah.
It is a gray controller with red handles and like baby blue back.
Ugh.
And like the thumbsticks are baby blue, and I'm like, who fucking chose these colors? It's god awful. I was just like, you know what? In peak pandemic, when you couldn't find shit, I bought it, and I was just like, I needed it. So.
Yeah. Well, the only thing that I don't like about the Razer that I have, this is the Razer Wolverine Ultimate, is it is a wired controller, so it's not wireless. But I don't mind. It comes with a fucking 10-foot cord or something, so I mean it's fine.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah, so it's totally fine, and 100% programmable, with the exception of reprogramming the joysticks, so that that's if that's something that's an issue, then don't get it. But when it comes to the material that they've coated the underside of the controller with, it's incredibly comfortable. I don't really want to play that. What do I want to play? So yeah, It's nice. I really like it.
Yeah, because like this one, it's always the right stick that drifts too. It's the frustrating part.
Yeah. What's the one you
And
use the most?
yeah, and so like this one, like literally after I bought it, it was drifting.
Yeah. And that's
And
just
but then like, but I realized it was like I would tap it, and that's when it would start drifting.
Yeah.
Is I just barely tapped it. I was like, okay, that's on me.
And like it does a little bit now, but like it's it's only when you really tap it. It's not consistently moving like the old
yeah,
ones,
but
the other ones were.
that shouldn't be a thing. Like if in normal wear and tear, if you're grabbing your controller and you're fucking throwing it because you're a shitty person, fine. Stick drift, yes. But other than that, if like I don't throw my stuff, I take care of my stuff. I buy my own stuff, so of course I take care of my stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're normal wear and tear, you should never have those things. You should never have, sticky buttons. You should never have broken bumpers. You should never have stick drift. And that's like the hill that I'll die on when it comes to Xbox controllers. Like
The worst thing on this controller is my left bumper. Something happened to it, and like it got off, and then like it wouldn't work, and then like I squeezed it and something popped, and then it started working again. But now I have to like if I, because you know how like you hold it down, you press really towards like the side of it.
Yep.
I have to like I have muscle memory to hit more with the edge of like the tip of my finger.
Oh yeah.
So I can hit closer to where the actual
Yeah,
thing.
that's the way it was when I had the Elite controller, the last Elite controller. It was almost identical to that. It was like, oh, I've got to do these certain things because, I don't want my thing to get.
Yeah.
And then Oreo and I were playing Apex, and which is basically it's competitive. So you've really got to be on your game and make sure you're not fucking up. And you had to deal with stick drift and all that bullshit and.
Controller deck?
No, I'm sorry. I got to. Sorry, I got concentrating for a minute because I needed to hit these torpedo shots because I'm gonna eat a bunch of torpedoes right here. Yep.
Oh, I just watched that.
But yeah, that's it's just a the fact that I spent $300 on 3 separate Elite controllers and they all ended up with the same problems.
Right.
I was just like, no, never again. And I needed a new.
That's like.
Go ahead.
Well, I didn't want to. I was gonna say I kept buying. The original headsets, like the one ear.
Oh yeah,
headset?
yeah.
I kept buying those after they would break. Like I'd bend the cord or whatever where it plugged in.
Right.
Or I'd bend the jack part, and it would eventually stop working. I would go out of my way to only buy those, and finally, like, my other friends were like, "Dude, just buy earmuffs with surround sound." And
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really want to spend that much money on a headset that I'm just gonna break. Because like I broke them a lot.
That's why you need to buy a set of Impals, my other non-sponsored awesome piece of gaming equipment. You can get Impals, the letter M POW, off of Amazon. You can buy them for about $20. They have built-in noise canceling. They are incredibly comfortable. And they come with a USB adapter, so you can run them as a USB headset or with the 3.5 millimeter, like what plugs into your controller.
Oh damn!
$20, and I've converted people. Like I've had friends that have put those up against Turtle Beaches, Astros, like Pro Cat, you name it, and they stand up against any of them with audio quality both in and out. Highly recommend Impals. And see, what I do is that USB adapter, I keep it plugged into my PC, and when I do my PC stuff, I'll plug my Turtle Beaches into it because my Turtle Beaches are just incredibly comfortable. Like, I don't even wear the Impals. I just use their adapter, my Turtle Beaches, and my audio that I can produce through the microphone with the Turtle Beaches and their USB adapter is better than professional like radio broadcasting. I've put that headset up against local radio station broadcast headsets, and you cannot tell a difference for $20. And
Goddamn.
yeah, so go that route. Order you a set of Impals, and like I said, they have noise canceling. They're fucking comfortable. You know, I gave the last set I bought, I gave Isabel the headset so she can game upstairs, and I kept the USB down here so I could do stuff with it. Like, super recommend them. But I mean, I'm using, like right now, I have just a. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you want to hear something really interesting?
Sure.
I have only ever bought 2 items from Amazon. Ever.
Oh God, I've spent life savings with Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, what were the 2 things?
It was I can only remember, like, I don't remember one of them because it was so fucking long ago. But it was the second one was back in 2015, 2016. It was deck sleeves for Magic the Gathering.
Oh, here they are on Amazon right now for $17.
Nice.
I will send you the link. So if you ever decide to convert, like I can't. Like, I can't love them enough. They're so good.
We'll say, like, what is it? Like, hilariously, like, I just break. Because what happens is, like, the old ones, like, I would sit there, like, when I sit with the controller, I usually have it, like, against my stomach or my chest or whatever.
Right.
And the cord is just being bent whatever direction.
Right.
And so it eventually breaks down right there where it connects there. Or, like, I'll put it on the floor or something, and, like, it gets moved to under the chair, and so when I, like, and I sit in recliners, and so when like, I lean forward, I'll crush it. It's just like, God damn it.
I have abused my headsets and never had an issue with them. My Turtle Beaches or my Impals. I mean, the Turtle Beaches beat the Impals in comfort.
Where the fuck is this shit?
Finally,
it
but
just popped up.
The audio quality, 100%. The Impals is so much better. So yeah, like, I mean, like, you know, I love discussing like audio stuff when it comes to, like, you know, music production and stuff like that. And I have my microphone that I'm using to send audio to Twitch is a Radio Shack wired XLR. Yeah, it's a Radio Shack mic, and it's great. Like, I'm sitting 18 inches away from the microphone, and I get great audio from it. It sounds good. It's run through a cheap 4-channel Alesis board. That's a USB board. You know, it's like all of my audio equipment is budget audio, but it's good budget audio. You know,
right.
You know, all in total between the board, the microphone stand, and my headset, maybe $200, maybe.
We'll see, like, now with my new job or whatever, I'll have a lot. Like, I will finally have, like, disposable fucking.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's not like barely more than what I made at my last job. Like it's only $1.50 more than what I made.
Right.
Or let me rephrase that. When I lived up in Kansas City. But the issue is, or the golden point is, I don't pay rent where I'm at.
Oh, nice.
Like I live in my grandmother's old house, and I pay like the utilities and stuff.
Right.
But like they're never super high.
Oh, that's great. Like, yeah, no, that's awesome.
Because like the plan is like to really save up and get some actual savings and stuff underneath me.
Gotcha. No, that's awesome.
Yeah. And hopefully find a really good teaching job, or now that my graphic artist / going into art director, that might help me actually with more high-end places up in like Kansas City or wherever.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird that I've reached a stage with my friends where, like, it's no longer college degrees, it's masters and PhDs and stuff like that. Like, it's so cool.
Yeah. Like, the master's degree was very hard. It was legit.
Oh, yeah. Heather is having a time with hers.
Yeah. Well, what did she get in hers in?
Some type of business.
Gotcha.
Like I'm not 100%. She has been working with some other teachers in her department that is going to start her in her PhD. Like
I'm gonna take 2 of these.
like she's already. Oh, good shots.
I took one. I'm working on that.
She's already gotten like 5 people to sign on and like sponsor her for her PhD program.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she's really excited. Her PhD her thesis is going to be, don't quote me, but it's basically growing the LGBT community in the master's and PhD higher education, and like basically what can you do to help that community? You're fucked. And you're done. Thanks for playing. Yeah, you're fucked. But yeah, she's wanting to write papers and kind of help people go through the process of higher education in the LGBT community. And
well, I never thought I would ever get, like, when I graduated with my bachelor's, I was just like, I am done with college.
Yeah.
And then like when I was in my career, I kind of hit this high point or this plateau, and on reload, I hit this plateau, and I was like, I'm gonna go back and get my degree. Well, I instantly became the moment I graduated, I instantly became overqualified for like 90% of my job.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing that I've learned, kind of like vicariously through Heather, is like, unless you are in incredibly specialized fields, the only thing to do with your master's is to teach. And
which that is the end goal.
Yeah, and like unless you're wanting to teach, it's not even worth your time. And and like I said, you're wanting to teach, which is good, and Heather's wanting to teach, but just watching the way they want to pay you and shit like that, they don't even you're now overqualified, so we don't want to pay you.
Right.
We don't want to pay you what we know you're worth. And the moment that happens is such a fuck you.
Yeah. Well, and it's just like, oh, we'll just pay these people significantly less to do the same.
Yeah.
To do the same thing.
Because they lack the education, so we can take advantage of them.
Exactly.
And fuck them. Yeah. No. That I just. I didn't finish college. I had a realization that I didn't need to, because Dad and I were running our own business. So it's like, why am I here? But
it's like my dad. My dad wanted to. He wanted to teach history, and then he realized like how much teachers actually got paid. And
yeah,
this was back in like this was back in like late '70s or this was in the '70s,
right.
and not much has changed.
No,
But
not in the least.
but he realized how much they got paid, and he was just like, well, fuck that. I can I'll go work on the railroad and destroy my body.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, yeah, I can go make the same amount of money and ruin my body. You know, 36 years old and my fucking hands hurt, my back hurts. You know, Isabel and I, we rearranged a wood pile today and moved it to another. We literally moved a wood pile like 10 feet and my back hurt. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
But, and then looking at, yeah, what Heather's doing right now and what she's going through and the amount of, stress and mental that she has to go through. And I'm like, and then the money that you're going to make? Like, with Heather being Heather is working as a secretary within the department she wants to teach. And they'll basically have to increase her salary by almost 3 times what she has right now because she has a master's.
Right.
And she, as of this weekend, she's exactly halfway through the program.
God damn it.
You know.
So looking like what is it? And like my boss that like he was the dean or whatever. Like he's fully aware. I was just like, hey, if you ever get a job posting, like don't be afraid to call me.
Yeah.
And because like he told me so there was this girl that she was a GTA, which is graduate teaching assistant.
Yep.
For those who do not know in the stream.
Right.
But she was a GTA, and she started grad school because I waited a semester. She started in the spring, and I started in the obviously, or I'm sorry, she started in the fall. I started in the spring. But anyway, we were talking about getting a job, and we were talking about like teaching jobs, and I go, Madison, you'll have a higher chance of getting a job than I would. And she's like, no, I wouldn't. She's like, I don't think I really would though. And I go, you have 4 semesters of GTA, like
Yeah.
You'll have 2 years essentially of teaching under your belt, so blah blah blah. And I was like, the only thing I have is just 7.5 years of work experience, like professional experience in the field. And that's where she was like, see, you would be a better teacher than I would. And I was just like, because she's super talented. Like, she is fucking amazing at graphic design. And I was like, and we're just going back and forth. And this was my 2nd semester at school. And I was talking with my advisor before he became my boss about it. And he goes, if I was hiring, let's say I'm hiring a teacher, and it wasn't you or Madison applying, but it was someone with the exact same credentials.
Right.
He deadpan looked me in the face and said, I would hire you before I would hire your doppelganger before her doppelganger. Even though you didn't have the GTA positionship, you have 7.5 years of experience in a specialized field.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing that is really surprising me. The number of people and the number of companies that are hiring because of experience and not the education experience. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Then why the hell are we going to college? Like we've discussed this, guys. What are we doing?
So, do you want to know the reason why?
Sure. Tell me.
So, there's an interview with Mike Rowe. He did Dirtiest Job.
Yep. I know who it is.
Yeah. So because he is an advocate for what do you call it? Vocational schools,
Right.
like or vocational colleges. And what happened in like the 50s, like you know, like right in the middle of the baby boomers,
Yeah.
back when college was like dirt cheap.
Yep.
Uh, Back when you really needed these degrees to do these things, these higher end jobs. Well, they're like, well, the government gave so much funding to these colleges because all these colleges were like, hey, can you please help us get students? So all of these campaigns
Yep.
were just being ran and just ran into the fucking ground. And so literally it changed the course of the mentality.
Everything.
Like if you want to, yeah, if you want a good job, you need a degree.
Yep.
If you like at least a 4-year degree. If you you got to get that degree so you can go to law school or become a doctor.
Good shot.
Everything like that. They're not talking about the trade school.
Yep.
And so all of this funding for vocational schools and trade schools was just obliterated by the 4-year programs.
Yep.
And it's just like these quote-unquote dirty jobs. There are people who, AC repairmen, plumbers.
My job was on Dirty Jobs. My job was on an episode of Dirty Jobs. Yep.
Yeah, no, I watched
Yep. Cleaning hoods. It was on, and cleaning kitchen hoods was on an episode of Dirty Jobs.
Well, I watched. No, I was okay. I was talking about like I watched one about where they dealt with fire extinguishers.
Yeah, well, that one. That's right. Yeah, that one too. Both my jobs that I've had in the last 20 years, both of them have been on Dirty Jobs. But you're exactly right, and that's a huge issue.
Yeah, but they're saying like, hey, these people who own a plumbing business, who own AC repair, blah
Yep.
blah 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 blah, they make like
Make
they
great
have
money.
Upwards of, they make great money, exactly, and
But here's my counter. Here's my counter to Mike Rowe, because I love Mike Rowe. Like, I've loved him.
Yeah.
I love what he does for vocational stuff. But the problem, and you kind of mentioned it, the problem with the dirty jobs, yes, they pay great, and you don't need a 4-year or a master's or anything, but the cost of that is your body.
yes.
You can go and work 20 years as a plumber, 20 years as a master electrician, and make stupid money. But,
But at the
but
cost of your body.
yeah, and like for me, I've been in fire protection 18 years. I started in 2004. And two things I have just I cannot do. My grip, like gripping things from like grabbing small items, I think it hurts to do that. And then the other one that's even worse is the motion of turning a screwdriver. That motion, like, I've talked. Yeah, I'm 36 years old, and my doctor is like, "Yeah, you need to start saving up for surgery for carpal tunnel." 36.
Yeah.
And that's so yeah, you make damn good money as a mechanic, as a carpenter, as a master plumber, master electrician, whatever. Working on the railroad.
Whatever.
And
That's
yeah.
what my dad did for
Yeah.
33 years.
Yeah, and you make damn good money at the cost of your body. And that's
why the railroad has that fucking lifelong pension.
yeah. And they do take care of you, and as long as businesses take care of you, you're okay. But I mean, my trigger fingers to play video games is okay, but if I'm getting like super intense into gaming, the palm of my hand going up the center of my wrist, up my forearm, it hurts. Like when I do like tonight playing this game, tomorrow my hands will hurt, and it's because I have no grip.
Yeah.
If the wife comes to me and she's like, "Hey, can you open this jar of pickles?" Well, I can try.
Yeah, I can try.
I can try. And yeah, you make good money, but at what cost? And
Right.
that's
Well,
why
that's
that's that balance.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's kind of like what is it? Like sports.
yeah,
It's just like, well,
same thing.
these people are getting, these people are getting paid millions of dollars and blah blah blah, and it's just like,
Yep.
who is it? Kurt Angle, he WWE wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
His
And an Olympic wrestler.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Hurt his neck so many times that the vertebrae in his neck are fused, and he can't turn his head.
Yeah.
He has to turn his body.
Yeah. So yeah, he's made.
Turn.
He's made hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, and once again, it comes back to, at what cost?
Exactly.
Are you going to be able to maintain this job career for 40 years? The guy that works at he's a sales position selling software, and he's been there for 40 years. That guy doesn't have to worry about, his body falling apart because of his job.
Right.
And take that for what you want. Does that make it a better job, worse job? You can argue that all day long. But it's something that that I encourage. That I've encouraged my kids and be like, yeah, you can make really good money as a tradesman, great money as a tradesman.
Right.
But go stand on a fucking ladder as an electrician for 10 hours and tell me how your ankles and your feet and your calves feel.
Screen printing?
Yeah, same thing.
Screen printing.
Same thing.
I was on, what is it? So an amazing moment happened, because I used to screen print, manually and stuff like that, and, when you use an auto press, you're just twisting a lot.
Yeah.
And then when I went on to other screen printing jobs, I was working in the screen room. So I was coating screens and washing them out, getting them ready for new jobs, which is kind of like the bottom tier, because every time you go to a new screen print place, you typically start at the bottom rung and have to work your way up.
Right.
Unless they're like, all right, let's see what you can do. Oh shit! That's what happened when I went to Challenger in Kansas City. They're like, all right, let's see you print, and they're like, oh shit, this guy knows actually how to print. They're like, keep him immediately. I was hired as temp. My first day, they saw that I could screen print. They were like, okay, you're surviving cuts after busy season.
Right.
They literally were like, oh, we actually have someone who can screen print. We're keeping you.
Yeah.
But literally, like I said, I went from using a power washer every day
Yep.
to screen printing, completely different muscle groups.
Yep. Yeah,
completely different muscle groups.
Yeah.
Because to hold the gun, I'm using my shoulder and my bicep.
Yes, sir.
To print, I use my tips of my fingers and the top of my forearm, those ligaments.
Yep.
So my first day of work, my bicep and stuff was fine, but the tops of my arms were fucking sore as shit. I was like, oh, I haven't used these muscles in a while.
Well, that's I cleaned
Currently it's 9 inches.
I cleaned kitchen systems, kitchen hoods, and it was using a pressure washer. It was using a hot water machine, and it's a lot of work. It's good money, great money,
Right.
But the same thing. You're gonna work your wrists, you're gonna work your shoulders, and are you willing to sacrifice, the damage to your body, for that money?
I haven't hit a ship this game.
Get good. I've got 40 penetrations, 5.
We won 8-0.
Yeah, they got fucked.
Yeah, I had total damage 0. One little banner of captured. I fired a few, but none of them hit. 24. So like it goes lower after each match, but at the same time I'm gaining that as well.
See how my bureau stuff is going. Whoo! I gotta I need to work on unlocking the emerald, but it's a tier. Can I run it? Let's see. Let's see. What are you running? You're running. What tier is your ship?
4.
I can run that then. I don't like this ship. The ship sucks, but
Well, I mean, you have to get it to get to the emerald.
Yeah, I need 22,000 more stars to get to the emerald.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can also switch to a different.
No, it's a tier
I can
3.
switch to a different boat.
Yeah, it's a tier 3.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, so run what you want.
Does the Danae go into the emerald?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, no, because like I'm ready. But like, what is it? Yeah, because my dad worked for the railroad, and then my mom was an accountant, and she would get pissed off because my dad would save up his vacation time because my dad hates the cold. Absolutely hates the cold. So like winter, like he loves deer hunting, but he just always wishes that it was in warmer weather. And but anyway, he would. So what he would do with his vacation is he would save it up, and then he would take like from November to February off. Like partway through November to like the 1st of November, he would just take it off and use his vacation time, and he was getting paid like the same amount of money my mom was making, but literally just staying at home watching TV.
Yeah.
And like now that he's retired, he's getting a little like weak,
Right.
or whatever, and like part of it's purely laziness. Like if he actually tried, he could probably move around just fine.
Right.
But at the same time, he has like COPD and
Yep.
AFib, and so there's a mixture of being overweight. So it's like a mixture of like.
Yeah, and that's one of those things that's really intimidating because it's like, you know, you have these problems and each problem makes your situation even worse.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh, you know, I have COPD, which makes me not be able to move around as easy, which means I'm not going to be able to go out as much.
Getting winded.
Yeah, and it sucks.
And I'm just like, and I'm getting older. What I really need to do is I really need to start losing weight.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, me too. Me too. Damn it.
Your controller is really robotic right now.
How about that? Is that better?
That's better.
Oh, fuck. That's annoying.
What time is it? That's
It's 11 o'clock my time.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to play a couple more, and then I'm probably going to go to bed.
God damn it.
So one of the coolest things that is something that I love about social media in the new age is Izzy's teacher she created a Facebook group for just the parents of her students. And she gives at least once a day updates of like the things the kids are doing. And she takes all kinds of pictures. She tries to get pictures of all the kids and whatnot. So it's like you can see what like they got to the kids were all excited because they got to eat their lunch outside today on the picnic tables. So she just posted pictures of Izzy's class and them all eating like outside of the picnic tables and stuff like that. And I think it's so cool, like stuff that you and I never got, as we as kids.
We just got emotional.
Emotional damage. Yeah, no, a lot of that. But yeah, it's really cool.
What is it? Yeah, my buddy. He never. I need to text him. But anyway, what is it? My buddy called me one day. He just became a principal at like a middle school, and he was just like, "Hey, quick question." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He's like, "When you graduated, did you get your certificate, teaching certificate?" I was like, "No, like I didn't even, that wasn't part of it at all." And I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "Well, if you had your teaching certificate, I was about to offer you a job right away." And I was just like, "God damn it," And this is what I did before I had my current job. And they were supposed to look into it for me, but they never did. But anyway, I was just like, "Oh, what would I, like what grade do you teach and stuff?" And he's like, "Or are you principal of?" He's like, "A middle school." And I was like, "Ugh, fuck. Do I really want to deal with middle schoolers?"
Oh, that'd be so much fun because I share their mentality.
Well, no, it's like middle schoolers are like finding their cliques, and because like in high school, like you knew who you kind of were, like in the
Yeah.
at least in a small town.
Oh no, you're
Small town high school.
100%. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, because you knew who your friends were, and like the only time it really mattered is like if you moved.
Right.
But didn't really move. And so, but that's what I was telling my one person. I was just like, I don't know if I could teach the middle schoolers. But like, I felt like if I did, like my big threat would definitely be, hey, my best friend is the fucking principal. I will send you there.
Yeah, I will
make you
fuck you.
Like I will bother him in a heartbeat with your petty asses.
Emotional damage.
Timmy, fly.
Old couple. I was dreaming I was at Walmart. Oh yeah, I was dreaming I was with 3 women. Was I there? No, you were at Walmart.
What is it? I'm trying to remember where I heard this joke from. But I remember this old guy telling me. And this man is, this, I think it was when I was in Ireland. But anyway, this Irishman is, this Irishman's in the hospital. He's got less than 24 hours to live. They're thinking he's not going to make it through the night.
Right.
And so they've taken. Oh, I sunk that carrier. Let's go.
Noise.
So they take him home to spend his last few hours at home. And the man, he goes to sleep thinking he's not going to wake up. So when he wakes up and no one's around. No one's in the house. His nurse that has been sitting there all night is not there. And he's just like, "Oh, I must be in heaven. Time to find my way to heaven." So he gets up and walks in the living room. and there on the table are piles of his 3 favorite desserts. And he's looking at them and he's just like, I haven't had these in years. These are my favorite things I've ever had in my life. I'm gonna eat them before I find my way to heaven. So he goes to grab the first one, and right as he's about to grab it, his wife smacks his hand and says, "You can't eat those. Those are for your funeral tomorrow."
Sorry, I was drinking wine. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. And I was just like, this guy told me this story, and I was just like, I'm not sure if I should laugh or he's just like, yeah, it's if you've ever been married, like, that's how wives are. And I was just like, okay, my wife would have just hit me in the head, so there's that.
Oh, what do I want to run? What do I want to run? You're
Max
running.
Max
Four.
turned 15 last week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's half deaf, and he's got good eyesight, but he's mainly just deaf.
Oh, I don't know what I want to run. So many things I want to run.
See, this is why I have the goal. Just like getting to one ship. I know exactly what I need to run, how I need to run it. I think, let me check my doodads campaign, or my trials, whatever the fuck they are. My dailies are complete, my weeklies are complete. I got my premium 3 ship finally.
Nice.
Yeah, I went to the store and I got those 2 ships finally. That you guys had, the tier 3 and the tier 5.
Yeah.
Finally got those 2 premium ships, and I was like, great, I'm missing a tier 4 so I can get this premium fucking shit. And then I need a tier 5 aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I've got so many different little things I'm working on. Like,
Right.
I need to upgrade this one to a tier 4 so I can have an emerald so I can use it for my my bureaus.
Bureau.
Yeah, bureau. And then like I've got another one I'm working on because I want it because it's the Kyiv, so it's like the Ukraine-Russia thing, and ooh, there's war crimes in front of us.
This is gonna sound really bad.
Go ahead. Like it?
Is that still going on?
Oh yeah.
Okay. How are we doing?
We are dumping literally billions of dollars into the Ukraine to fuck up Russia. We're fucking up Russia fairly efficiently, and then I was like, people named Wayne, I think they're a little funny looking, and they're prone to like random heart attacks, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that because that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Well, they probably deserve it.
Wayne.
Oh wait, Wayne's here?
Yes.
Wayne, how do you feel about the macroeconomic situation in Latvia?
I think it'll work itself out.
You're probably right. Good answer. Good answer. Like all of your
Incrementally.
all of the people on your team, like good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Survey.
I love when they give the stupidest answers, and everyone's like, "Good answer, good answer." It's just like,
Is it though?
Steve Harvey's looking at him like, "What?"
Ooh, I got 2 containers just for being me.
Hey.
How was your day today, Wayne?
That's pretty good. I worked at the comic shop today, so it wasn't bad.
Cool.
Nice.
I want to work at the comic book shop. I want to work a job like that.
I enjoy it a lot.
Like I used when I worked at the paintball shop years ago. I loved it because it was easy work. It was retail, and I knew my clientele. I knew the job. You know, I didn't hurt myself trying to do the job.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Phoenix? Get out of the goddamn way. Like, fuck you.
Ooh. What is this? Turtleback armor. Oh, that's great. It's a turtle with two guns coming out of the front of it.
In this game?
Yeah, I got a thing for my patch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I've got the shark.
I have the sloth and I'm happy with it.
There you go. Oh, we're getting our asses kicked.
Oh, shit. We need to play better. Alright, I got mine. I need to pee. I'm going to finish this one and then I need to pee. And then we'll pick up Wayne.
Yeah, there's a cruiser ahead of me that looks pretty... It's almost dead, so hurry up, guns.
I'm fucking up a destroyer pretty efficiently. Oh! That fucking battleship! Fuck you! Alright.
There we go.
I'm going to end the
Look at that-
stream
look at
here.
the swing.
I'm going to end the stream here. I hope everybody had a great time. We are at our limit there for 2 hours. Hope everybody had a good time. Thanks for hanging out. Hugs and kisses. Love, Q-Stick.
Bye, everybody.
Bye!